guys, so I consider myself a little bit of a mild Harry Potter collector, and I watch Harry Potter content. I love Cherry Wallace and the Potter Collector here on YouTube, and I kind of blame them for really getting me into starting to collect a little bit more Harry Potter stuff than before. I'd say over the past year, I've been more interested in expanding my collection, so I wanted to show you like the ultimate Harry Potter haul. This is all secondhand and from small businesses. This is not my entire Harry Potter collection, but I'm showing you specifically my favorite things from secondhand places like Depop or Etsy, you know, small businesses as well, because we do not give the author any money here in this household. So obviously I want to state that first and foremost. As a Harry Potter lover, I am not supportive of J.K. Rowling and her transphobic opinions or anything like that. So I just want to get that very clear that I do not support her, hence why all of this is secondhand. And actually I really enjoy the process of finding these things secondhand, because you wouldn't be able to find some of these things new now. And also the small businesses that come up with these things, you would not be able to find, you know, licensed or anything like that. So I just really like the creativity that people have in creating Harry Potter merch. I don't even know where to start. There's so much stuff sitting around me. I guess let's start with wands. I never thought I'd be a wand collector because I didn't know how to display them. I have since figured out that, and I will show you how I display my wands. But I only had one Snape wand. Oh, little FYI, Hufflepuff. Snape is my favorite character. I know what you're gonna say. You don't need to bully me in the comments for liking Snape, okay? I get it. Critical thinking wise, he's the best well-rounded character written into the book, okay? Not the best person. He doesn't have to be. He's the most interesting person. Okay, just want to clear that up. Anyway, I had one Snape wand that my partner actually bought for me at Universal Studios back in the day, probably like 2016, I think, is when he went, before I even had gone to Universal. I've since gone. Love it. So I did have one licensed Snape wand or whatever. So these are all, however, secondhand or Etsy, like a small business. So let me show you the wands that I have. So here you are. These are my favorite characters in Harry Potter. Obviously we have Snape. So I actually have 3 Snape wands. Let me explain this for a second. I have this one, which is the, I don't even know. Did you guys see the like mystery wands that came out at Walmart? They're very clearly different from the licensed wands. The first wand that I ever had, I lost. Yeah, I lost my Snape wand for years. I did not know where it was. So this one I bought for like $15 on Depop, mostly because it came, I'm reading Deathly Hallows right now. It came with the Snape bookmark. So I really wanted that. I saw Snape wand being sold on Depop, and I wanted to replace the one that I already had because that one was lower quality. I wanted like the nicer, like, you know, actual replica wand. So I bought it on Depop, and then I found my other wand. So I have 3 Snape wands, not intentional. And then we have Professor Trelawney. She's one of my favorite teachers. We have Hermione, which this one is actually an interactive wand. I don't think I knew that when I bought this. I don't think so. I bought it for like 25 bucks, I think. And then these 2 wands are actually what came in these 2 boxes. So these are not official Harry Potter at all. They are recreated or replicas from an Etsy store. I'll link it down below. I'm not super impressed with the quality, I'm not gonna lie. The paint job on specifically Cedric's is a little rough on the edge because his is supposed to fade into black and it just doesn't. There's like paint marks on there, and you could just tell it's like a piece of plastic painted. So I got Cedric's wand from Etsy, and then this is Molly Weasley's wand. Molly Weasley is one of my favorite characters of all time in Harry Potter. So although her wand is not very aesthetic to look at, it's cute, it's fine. I just wanted it because I only wanted to have my favorite characters. So those are my favorite Harry Potter characters. So yeah, wands are really easy to find. You typically only find Voldemort, Harry Potter. Sometimes you'll find actually there's a lot of Hermione on Depop as well. So if you are looking for the Golden Trio or Voldemort's wand or anything like that, you can typically find those on Depop. I'll just stick with some Depop things that I've purchased, and then we'll get into like books and clothes and knickknacks and weird things. I got it all. I have so much to show you. This is like the ultimate Harry Potter haul. Also from Depop, I purchased the Time Turner replica. I would love to get this one with the Slytherin necklace as well. That would be really fun. So I would have 2 matching little cases with 2 items. And it just like hangs from the top lid here. And it's just really cute. I think the quality of this is actually really, really nice. And such a good display item. Like this one just looks really nice on the shelf. I also have a chocolate frog keychain from Depop. It's just very, very cute. I think they got this at Universal. It has a little frog in there that pops out. I think it's so cute. And that was just like $7 on Depop, so pretty good find. I found the soundtrack to Prisoner of Azkaban, which is my favorite Harry Potter movie, ultimate comfort movie, and the soundtrack is everything to me. So I found this, and I typically keep this CD in my car, especially around Halloween time, because Prisoner of Azkaban is just a Halloween movie. You can't argue with that. But I grew up in the era of CDs. So to find a CD of my favorite movie's soundtrack, I thought was so fun. And it was like $5 or $10, something really low. And I was like, sold. I found this 3D printed Deathly Hallows symbol. I typically don't like super over the top or like tacky Harry Potter decor, but I thought this one was really cool, and it's from someone who 3D prints them, so I think that's pretty awesome. One of my favorite Depop finds that I have found, I have wanted this since I saw it, but because I do not buy new Harry Potter anything, merch, whatever, books included, when I saw this on Depop, I immediately snagged it, like immediately, because I knew it was gonna sell. It's the Mina Lima. If you don't know what the Mina Lima copy of the Sorcerer's Stone is, you're missing out. It is gorgeous. Like the amount of pop-ups, pop-outs, details in this is incredible. I also got this for such an amazing price. So I was so excited to see this. I mean, it is just so cool. This is designed by the people who did all of the design work for Harry Potter, like all of the textbooks and everything like that. To find it so soon was such a surprise, but I'm so happy. This is like my favorite thing that I own in my Harry Potter collection. I also found this set on Depop for like $40. So good. I also didn't think that I would be the kind of person that would own multiple copies of the books. Did not think that at all, but some of the copies are just so special that I feel like it's justified. This is just, I really liked this edition of the books. The art is really pretty on the front to me. None of the spines in this set have been broken at all, so it's just a nice display piece. Some other fun items that I found on Depop as well are some puzzles. These puzzles are so hard. I started this one, the Mirror of Erised, like a couple days ago, and I just rolled it up in my puzzle mat and put it away because I can't do it. It's so hard. I haven't tried the 3 broomsticks one yet because that one's a Christmas one and I'm waiting for Christmas to do it. I'm a huge puzzle person, like absolutely obsessed with puzzles. So I saw someone, they actually sold me both of these, even though I bought them at very different times, but they recognized my username. They're like, I thought it sounded familiar. I think you bought my last puzzle. So I'm just buying all their puzzles, all their Harry Potter puzzles, I guess. But these are fun, a fun find to find on Depop as well. I found the Hogwarts Library collection. This is Tales of Beedle and the Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And they are actually all the books written in there. I just knew I had to have this collection as well to read them. I haven't read through them yet, but obviously these are iconic little side books and definitely belong in any collection, and found secondhand on Depop. So that was a good find. Okay, so some of my favorite things that I bought are actually from thrift books. I'm glad I brought that up because some of them are really amazing. This is my coffee table book. I typically keep it right here because I just think the color of the blue goes really well with the wood. I don't know, I'm weird. Brian has a coffee book thing on coffee table book on the other side, and this one is mine. And this is the Page to Screen Complete Filmmaking Journey, all about the movies. So this is just fun to flip through every now and again and see all the details of how they made the sets and the costumes and everything and the creatures for the book. So this was a really fun find. I love having this. It's just so thick and big. sorry. Wow, this sells full price for $75. I definitely didn't pay that. Probably like 30. I paid 30 for this. And then same thing with this Film Wizardry. Just another fun book. It has these details in here, which I love. These, oh my god, this book is so amazing. This has the potions in there, like potion labels. Those are stickers. Like you can actually peel out these potion labels and stick them on things. It has like the World Cup invitation. So cool. All the details in this are amazing. Again, on thrift books, such a good find. And then I bought A Journey Through History of Magic twice. Didn't know that I did that. I think I found one on Depop, this one, and I found this one on thrift books. You can see the sticker's still on there. Yeah, same thing. Lots of fun little things to look at in here, but I obviously didn't mean to buy two. If you want it, let me know. I don't know how I would do that or how I'd select it, but just let me know if you want it. Maybe I'll try to do a little giveaway in this video of one of these books, because I don't need two. So if you want one, please let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the last book that I have, and then we'll get on to the clothes and the Etsy stores and like the fun little things that I have found on Etsy. This is the ultimate unofficial guide to the mysteries of Harry Potter analysis of books 1 through 4. This is very strange to me, but I wanted it because it's someone interpreting the books. It's like a textbook almost, which why would I want to read a textbook about Harry Potter? But it's just like a lot of different theories about the stories, different hints and clues to future things you might not have like recognized while you're reading through the books. I think this was actually published before book 5 was even out, so I think there's like theories also as to how it's going to end and stuff like that, which is just so interesting to me. So I don't know, kind of random thing in my collection, but I thought it was fun. I got it on thrift books. Okay, now we're gonna get into some really fun things that I know if you like Harry Potter, you're going to love. Like you're going to be obsessed with them just like me. First off, Advanced Potion book. They do make a recreation of the book, but it's very expensive, and I have never found it secondhand because no one probably wants to part with that because it's so iconic, so beautiful. This is just a blank journal. I thought it was good enough. It's obviously not to size or to scale, so maybe one day I will own the official copy of the Advanced Potion making, because I think that's so cool. I'm scared to use it as a journal, to be honest, but I found this on Etsy. So any Etsy stores that I mentioned, Depop stores, things like that, I'll try to link down below. Another really fun item in my collection, which is one of my favorite things, I actually also own the same kind of concept for the ring, which I talk about in my other thrift haul. This is a part 2 or a part 1. I don't know when I'm uploading them, but I did a regular fashion haul too today, which is why I'm wearing the same thing as you see. And I mentioned that I have a ring script because I bought it from the same Etsy seller. Now this is a reprinting. These are the actual autographs, but it's a reprint. So this was $20 on Etsy. Obviously something like this would go for much, much more if it was like legitimized, you know, autographed, signed copy of the script, but this is the script of The Prisoner of Azkaban. Again, my favorite movie. These, beautiful. I actually found these through TikTok, and I went through her TikTok account and to her Etsy page. If you're into tarot, that's what these are. These are Harry Potter tarot cards, which are so fun. This is just the major arcana, but I think they're so cool, and I loved going through and seeing who was what card. Like Snape is the Hanged Man, Harry Potter is the Sun, Dumbledore the Magician, Death of course is represented by the Deathly Hallows. I just think that's so clever. Like it's not randomized or anything like that. The concepts of the card with the person or the thing that's on the card actually really makes sense. The moon is Lupin, like it's just so cool. I love these cards, they're beautiful. Harry Potter coasters. These are some of my favorite things that I have. Everyone that sees them thinks that they're so cool, they're so unique, and I love them. They are randomized, so you don't, know what chapters you're going to be getting. And they're like laminated on tile. They do hold up. They're a little dirty right now, but I put lots of water on it, from condensation and stuff. They hold up perfectly fine. They just need to be, wiped clean. And actually I'm gonna buy a second set here soon, and it's going to be Snape themed. So I've written down all the chapters that are relevant to Snape, and I'm gonna have a set of 4 that is just Snape themed. So I'm very excited to order those. You can customize them, I should clarify. You can select which chapters you actually want. Or if you have like a theme that you want to do with the chapters, they'll work with you on that. So the last actual item before we get into the clothes that I want to show you is this one. Again, found it on TikTok, and obviously it's supposed to be Cards Against Humanity, Cards Against Muggles. It's really, really fun. I haven't played with anyone yet, but I've kind of just like pulled some cards out, and there's TikToks of this, of course, as well. Now this is obviously homemade, or homemade, I don't want to say that. That sounds like it's like bad quality or something like that, but it's like made by an independent seller, independent artist, and each card is relevant to Harry Potter. And I think it's really, really fun, and just like a fun item to have and like bring out. It's just like a really unique item, I think, and definitely worth it. I cannot wait to play it. Now let's get on to the clothing. Now this is all from Depop. Depop is a great place to buy clothes. A lot of people ask me where I find all my Harry Potter stuff, clothing and everything. It's always on Depop. Like Depop, I check it almost every single day for Harry Potter goods, and that's how I found most of this stuff. First up is my Herbology sweatshirt. Whenever I wear this, I get so many comments on where I got it, like when I wear it on my Instagram stories and stuff. And it's from Depop, and there are independent sellers on Etsy as well that sell this, but you have to be careful because there's a lot of like scammy companies, like cheap companies on there that have recreated this artwork, so you just have to be careful. I think it was sold at like a mainstream store, like Old Navy or something like that. I don't know. This Hogwarts tee I got, actually I think from a subscriber she was, but I found her shop on Depop. I cropped it myself, so it came as like a full shirt. And I think that's really cute. Obviously, it's supposed to be Disney, but Hogwarts. This one I'm thinking about cropping as well. Just a basic, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good, t-shirt. Oh, this shirt is actually from Freestyle. So I mentioned in my thrift haul that I just filmed that anytime I see a Harry Potter shirt, I have to buy it. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like, although it does. But this is one of those where I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. I gotta get it. It's just Dementors. How cool. But one of my favorite magical creatures as well. I love them. I think they're so cool, obviously because of Prisoner of Azkaban as well. But such a beautiful shirt. It's kind of a nerdier shirt, you know. Maybe I can wear it fashiony, I don't know, but it's just really comfy. It's actually really, really soft. So even if it's just a sleep shirt or a workout shirt or whatever, I'm happy with that. Ollivanders got this shirt, again, thinking about cropping it because I think this one would be a really cute crop shirt. I like this one isn't too Harry Potter in your face, but obviously if you know the series, you know what this is. So I think that's really cute, and black and yellow, some of my favorite combination. I just realized I'm wearing that right now. Hufflepuff, you know. This shirt is really fun. I think it's originally from Cotton On or something like that, or some kind of mainstream fast fashion company, but this was on Depop. I love it. I think it's so cute. This one I really like that it's like in your face Harry Potter, but it's still like a, I don't know, fun graphic tee. And then lastly, we're gonna end on one of my favorite items in my collection, especially clothing wise, my Snape shirt. This is like vintage Snape, beautiful, just his face. Just, it is what it is. Again, maybe it could crop, but I kind of like leaving it long, I don't know. But I love it. It has his Patronus on there. It's so cute. This was a really, really good find, and for an inexpensive price. One thing that I see all the time on Depop is people scamming people. I saw a shirt that was homemade from 2009 that they made for the Deathly Hallows, or no, Half-Blood Prince premiere, and they're selling it for like $65 as like a promo shirt for vintage promo. Guys, vintage 20 years or older. Harry Potter, not that yet. The movies, not 20 years or older. Sorry. So don't get scammed. There's people selling Harry Potter shirts that they say are vintage for like $250. I saw one originally going for over $300. It's not vintage. I'm sorry, it's not. It's Harry Potter. We're not there yet. So don't get scammed. Don't buy really, really expensive shirts on Depop for no reason, especially ones that are homemade. It's not worth it. You can make it yourself if you want it that bad. Anyway, there you have the ultimate secondhand small business Harry Potter haul. that was a lot to get through. I hope you enjoyed seeing most of my collection. Like I said, not all of my collection, but these are some of the standouts, best things that I have found secondhand or from a small business. Please let me know your favorite thing in this video that I have shown you, and let me know if you get any of these things yourself, like from the Etsy stores. Please check them out down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.